The lighting is horrible. The lighting is really bad. I wish I had my the lighting is so bad. Can you guys see me? Is it super fuzzy? I know that there's a couple people in here. Hi, Alice. Hey, how bad is the picture? Because it looks really bad from here. Like it looks pretty bad. Um, Let me see. I wonder if I move it, would that help? Because this is horrible. Is it fuzzy to you guys or is it just me? Cloudy, that's a good word. Cloudy. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of move it. How about that? Pull it out and move it. That's what I'm gonna do. Bear with me just 1 second. Just 1 second. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna get it together because it's not together. I can't do this to y'all. All right, bear with me. Oh no, that would have been ugly. I almost knocked the whole thing down. I'm going, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. We're gonna do this. I don't know why it's so cloudy. It's so annoying. Let's see here. If I sit by the window, if that's better. No, it's not. All righty then. I don't get it. It just is what it is here. I can't fix it. If I fix it, I have to go away. You know what I mean? That's not true. Maybe if I'm going again. I'm going again. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. That's what's happening. It's still cloudy. Oh, but we're moving. Here we go. Here we are. We're moving. Let's see. See if that's any better. No, it's not, but it is what it is. Hi. That's it. It's as good as it gets. I don't know what's wrong with it. And at this point, I can't care. You know? Has anybody ever got to that point where you just can't care? Oh, hi everybody. Hi. Let's see what's going on. Um, Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, ain't that the truth? Um, there it is. Whoever, let's see. Salma. I'm gonna try that. Give me a sec. Ooh. Thanks, Salma. I wouldn't have had to done so much damn moving. should I? Should I had just listened to you in the first place? Oh man, that was fun. Thanks, Selma. I guess it was just, that could have been. I don't know. No, clearly it was. Let's see what's going on here. It is Selma. That was awesome. Um, my recovery is amazing. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Just call it a natural glow. Hi, Rosie. Um, Hi, Ashwini. Hi, Mary. Yay, it's so much better. Well, thank you, Rick, for saying that my recovery is amazing. I wish it felt amazing, and it does, though. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't feel amazing. I don't feel bad. As a matter of fact, last weekend was it last weekend? No, weekend before. Man, time, y'all. Um, Time ain't pushing me around. Oh, I can do a whole class on time. Um, but I I had my staples out on a Friday. No, on a Thursday. Maybe it could have been Wednesday. I did a 1.5 mile liver walk on that Saturday, like 2 or 3 days after I got my staples out, I did a liver walk, for the American Liver Association. I had a great team to walk with me, a bunch of my family and friends. It was freaking awesome. Um, and then, um, Lee and I went up on a mountain in Bedford, Pennsylvania, and we went to a music festival. One of our favorite bands. Um, I love them, and band is called Bumpin' Uglies. Yeah, Bumpin' Uglies. You should take a look. You might love them. You would love them. But anyway, it was a music festival. There was a ton of bands that we like and follow all around, and it was all in one place, and it was great. It was lovely. And then we went to Maryland and stayed, and then we visited some of Lee's family that I had never met, his aunt and some cousins, and it was amazing. And the energy was awesome. And we drove home, and then I took a friend of mine, and we drove to Toledo last Friday and watched a couple artists that I love to watch. And then I drove home the same night, got home at 3 o'clock in the morning. Um, Lee was passed out. He had waited up to I got here at like 3:15, 3:20, and he said he must have went to bed like a quarter till 3. So he waited up as long as he could, but he was out. Um, yeah, check out Bumpin' Uglies. They are out of Maryland, and you can't go wrong because they're awesome. Um, Happy Juneteenth. Yes. Um, Look, so I haven't been on my Monday lives because I was recovering and or traveling last Monday. Was it last Monday? Last Monday? Mon Shoot, was it? It could have been last the 12th. Let's just go with that. The 12th was my birthday, and Lee and I had a lovely time. We went out to a really nice dinner, and we got to meet a super amazing client and friend of ours. Um, and it was a couple of them actually, and it was awesome. Um, yeah, June 12th is Loving Day. Yeah. So yeah, it's been an interesting little um few weeks of my staples are out, all that stuff's done. My incision looks like it did before he cut it open again. So it's healing, it's good. I'm able y'all not being able to take that bath. I'm telling you, getting in that shower, I need that bath. And I just lay in there for a while, and then I'll stand up, I'll rinse it's amazing, but I'm able to take a bath again. I'm able to get back to the same activity that I was in before the surgery. So, I feel good. I do feel good. I don't feel bad. The leading cause of death, honestly, in transplant patients is, not rejection, is, bile duct problems. My bile duct just wasn't doing what it was supposed to because it didn't fit. My donor was very young and very small, so I am 3 times my donor size, so that will tell you that my donor was very young, and, so his or her liver fit, it was fine. Um, probably still have a little growing to do, and that's fine, but I have not, um and will not and can't honestly kill it with alcohol or things like that. However, my body is already starting to attack this liver because I am minus that enzyme that I need to help protect my liver, which makes me ineligible for another liver transplant. So once this liver is done, is done. So let's just send positive energy and then we'll cross all those bridges when we get there. They're wanting to do another surgery, not like the transplant center, but my OBGYN. I've got not a series, a cluster of cysts on my left ovary, And my philosophy is take it out. I don't need it, and I don't need my body to focus on healing a part of me that I don't need. I need my body to focus on my healing, my liver, my bile duct, all those things. And, that's my philosophy. However, she wants to go in and drain them with a possible removal. However, they cannot go in laparoscopically because I got a ton of scar tissue. So she will have to reopen my cesarean section scar. Um, I'm not having it. I'm not feeling it right now. They're just going to have to cut me a break. And so we've decided that let's go ahead and do another ultrasound and see if those cysts are growing or shrinking or whatever, or gone even. So I'm focusing on that healing of those cysts so I don't have to go through another surgery. I don't want to go through another surgery. I don't want my abdomen opened again because it's horrible. It hurts. You can't function. It's so bad. Um, so let's get down to some questions if you guys have any. Um, Ashwini, are you a Gemini? Ooh, um, we Geminis. Mm, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Well, I think I can see it. I don't know. I can't. Anyway, throw some questions up and I'll get to them. But in the meantime, um, I kind of have a question for you. Wait a minute. I thought I saw it. Oh, 29th of May. You're a Gemini, right, Mary? Uh, Yeah. Anyway, um, so let me run. How many like maybe psychics or mediums or gifted people do we have in the room? I have a question. Um, Hi Ella, what's your feel about Virgos? How do you see them experience life? I don't know, only because I'm not super schooled in astrology, and our friend K Moon is super educated in that. But I don't necessarily have an opinion on Virgos because I don't really know one. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just not super into astrology, so I wouldn't know to be able to give you a good on that. I just know about my zodiac sign because it's crazy and it's crazier. And there's two of us, and there's one right here, and there's one right here. And whole angel devil thing is real, y'all. Real. I'm more and more trusting my psychic. Yeah. Let me run this by you guys and tell me what you feel and think. Um, so this is my main. By the way, I want to talk about something, but we'll get to it. Um, actually, let's get to it now. Lee and I are doing a class, and it's not a class for learning per se, but kind of. However, me and him are in there together, and we've got 5 or 6 people. I don't like to take over more than that because I like it to be real intimate when we're talking, and I'm allowing spirit to come through. I'm talking, I'm giving messages, I'm seeing loved ones, and we're talking about them, and it seems to me like it really does seem to me like every single day, or not every single class, is focused on one person getting that reading, personal reading, and then everybody gets a card reading, right? Mine are different. They're not tarot cards. I do have tarot cards, however, I don't connect with them real well. I connect with these energy cards, and I'm using them in class, and I pull a card for everybody in the class. And then I do a reading for wherever spirit comes through, that's who I'll do a reading for, and sometimes I get spirit from a couple people, so it's kind of a great class, by the way. We're starting a new one. Um, First, this one's Wednesday nights at 6. This class is full. Like I said, I don't wanna take we don't take over more than 5 because I don't want to get overwhelmed with spirit. And it's a 5-week class. So if there's 5 people, then everybody's going to get a personal reading. And you know what I mean? And then it's just, we're getting so much out of it. Also, there are other psychic mediums in the class, and we're giving messages to each other. It's amazing. It's so cool to hear messages from spirit. However, this is my main deck. It's an energy oracle deck. This person, Sandra Ann Taylor, is not the Sandra that we all know and love. Um, but these cards, particular, I was at a I was at an expo, a Mind, Body, and Spirit Expo. Um, yeah, something like that. But our friend Kelly Bowman puts on here in our area, and if you're in the Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus, Ohio area, she does expos up there. Anyway, I was walking through the expo, and this particular deck fell on the floor. So clearly, I needed to buy them, so I did, and I've been working with them ever since. And I work with them real strong. However, I owned a rabbit, and my rabbit got a hold of my deck because I left them out, and really did some damage, right? And some of my cards are pretty chewed up. Like, they're there's one in here that in particular that um is like, here it is. It's like half a card. So, but when I'm working with the deck, I can't tell. I honestly can't tell which one's the messed up ones, right? Also, I just feel like now my bunny's energy is in these cards, and um, he was so cool. But nevertheless, I'll never stop using these cards. Now, that not being the dilemma, I promise I'll get to your question in just a second. Um, but I'm real curious about this because I can't spirit's working with me, and we'll work it out. But I need to know if you guys have any ideas on the subject matter. Anyway, my husband, who shall remain nameless, um, Lee, um, I eat a lot of ice. You guys know I eat a lot of ice. I gotta stay hydrated, and there's so much water you can drink. So I eat a lot of ice. And he bought me an ice shaver, and it shaves the ice down like snow cones. It's freaking awesome. But in the same day, this energy and spirit oracle deck, right, with by Sandra Taylor, right, same person. And this is an energy oracle card deck as well. However, they're different. All right. Um, they're different. Notice this is still wrapped up. I have not opened it, right? It still has the shrink wrap on it. And there's a reason why I haven't opened these cards. Um, and you guys gotta help me with this. So when I picked up the cards, we had ordered before, and I'm feeling in Lee's mind, he felt like maybe he needed to get me a new bed. I don't know. But I don't know. But then he said, he thought maybe these would complement those, and I really feel strong about these cards, right? However, when I when I picked them up, I heard spirit say, um, wrong intention, and I don't know what that means. I know that I'm supposed to open these cards, but I know it's not till I figure this out. Um, I really I gotta figure this out because honestly, I would never have wrong intention reading cards. Um, I would never I didn't buy the cards, they were a gift from Lee. Um, I don't know, like, me and Lee had a conversation about it, and I was like, "Is there, you know, when you bought the cards, did you buy them for you? Did you buy them for me? Like, what was your intention when you bought the cards?" And, it was very simple. His answer was, he in the beginning, he felt like maybe I should have a new deck because this one was all tore up. But then he realized that, no, that it just doesn't work that way, right? I mean, it just doesn't. If you know, right? Um, So he ordered them, and I haven't opened them because I haven't been given permission to by spirit. However, there's a connection to this deck. I already feel it. I did talk to my pendulum. I asked my pendulum, "Will I be working with the deck?" It said yes. So, um, I need to find out what I need to learn about this particular purchase, maybe, and clear up that cloudiness so I can open up these cards. Any opinions or advice would be welcomed. Let me see what's happening here. Okay, Mercer. Okay, Alma. My DM is a double sun and moon Virgo. He probably lives in his head thinking of worst case scenario, but every sign has its powerful traits. I still appreciate that grounded, practical thinking. Yeah, and the desire to serve. Yeah, I get that. Just jump back to live. I did. You are giving Sherry. You are giving some guidance. Sorry, feeling enthusiastic. Oh, so wonderful. See, thank you guys. Oh, thank you, Jovita. That was so sweet. Um, which cards did he damage the most? Maybe there's a message there. Oh yeah, I've already researched that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've already been through all that with this deck, so I know like yeah, I know what that was all about. Which it was super cool. So it's just that I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting like a clear answer from Lee, or I don't know if he's. I don't know. Um, yeah, it is a golden deck of Shrini. It does. Like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it is. It's cool. And the blue deck. Yeah. Maybe spirit wants you to use them for yourself instead of others. If the energy is wrong, lay them in the moonlight. Ah, yeah, I did have them out. I did use my, I did. I always do. I always use my selenite, and for clearing, I put them out in the moonlight with my crystals, and yeah. So we'll see. Um, I have a question. I feel like my twin flame and I are stuck. We are not moving forward, and we've been stuck for a while. What is best at this point? Stuck. I mean, I guess the question is stuck where? Because there's there's so many different ways to be stuck. But clear it up on what kind of energy you feel like you're stuck in. And I've got some really here's something that is so minute, right? Um, and I tell people this all the time. I wonder if she's still here. Let me look. I don't know if she's still here, but, she was here, I saw her. Anyway, I was talking to her and, just somebody else yesterday too. Here's the thing, do you live I need to know these. Do you live together? Are you guys in union? Like, are you in a dating phase? Are you married? I kinda need to know a few things so I can, you know, kinda help you a little bit. Answer a couple of those questions, and I can give you a little bit of advice. Let's see. Oh, the aesthetic of the other cards was an issue for him? I don't think it was I don't think. I I felt like he was like, "Oh, man, that deck's tore up, and she really needs another one," right? Because it's really tore up. Um, I guess to me, it just makes it more sacred, and where he may have thought, "Yeah, you kinda need another deck to replace this one." Well, this deck can't be replaced, you know? Um, but I asked him, and he was, just sure that he just thought that this one was complement this one, and I agree. I think it may accompany that one, considering, it's the same person whose names are on the cards, and it's the very same concept, um, but they're different. So, I haven't opened the cards to see if the cards are different, you know? So I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what it is, Teresa, but it's bugging me. I was gifted these amazing dark feeling tarot cards. Art was amazing and explicit and cartoony way. I knew they were going to be powerful. I literally used them first after months of receiving them. Um, oh, it's very late in France now. Oh well, then why are you not in bed? The first time I used them, I channeled my crown like was like blended open and yeah, like I can really feel these cards. Oh, look, there's a picture of them, and they are completely different. They are completely different. So these cards sort of look like this, right? And these cards look like this. So yeah, they're different cards. Um, and I would really love to use them in these classes. Um, but I got to figure this out. So, and talking to Lee and trying to figure it out, like I feel Lee holds the answer. And talking and trying to figure it out amongst ourselves, I was getting, frustrated, like, what is it? And I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to open him during class. I don't know. I guess I'll let spirit tell me. But ha ha, see ya. You are here. Um, let's see. I can feel my twin more every day, but I can't hear him. Well, I would probably rather feel than hear, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I would rather feel than hear. Yeah. Thank you, Sin. Yes, change the energy up. To the person that asked about being stagnant. Um, it's just energy. It's stagnant energy. Change the energy, and it could just be moving the furniture around, some knickknacks, changing pictures on the walls, just moving them in different positions. Um, when we move our furniture around here in this house, it just completely changes the energy, and we do it probably about every 6 to 8 months. Well, as a matter of fact, last time we moved the furniture from the other room into this room, and the furniture that was in here was moved into there, and it completely changed the energy. And when you start feeling stagnant and stuck, the energy stagnant. Change your energy, change your shower curtains, change the liners, change your bedspread, change your pillowcases, change little changes, big changes, just changes. It really makes a difference and it really helps move that stagnant energy out when you have fresh, new energy. Same stuff, new energy. It's just a movement of energy. So if you're stuck and you feel yourself stuck in this, right? Move the energy. And you can do that by moving um, a knickknack. Look, moving anything, right? Just change something up. Move it around. It'll open up communication. What happened to that picture on the wall? However, if you have one of those twins that don't pay much attention to that stuff, I'm not I'm not talking to anybody specifically, but if you have a twin that right, that don't really pay attention to that stuff, that's fine. There's no way that they can't feel the energy shift. So, if they're not acknowledging that anything's been moved or anything at all, you know, when I moved in here, I'm like, "There's only one way we can put the living room furniture." What was I wrong? I've tried it every way, and I've had it every way, and it just moves but there's no way that they can't feel the energy shift. Inside, they're saying things like, inside, they're saying, "What's different? What's going on? Why does it feel different?" It feels good, it feels positive, it feels fresh. Um, that is yeah, I'm more of an energy person. I'm not an astrologist. I leave that up to K Moon. And, if by the way, if you haven't listened to K Moon's channel, I highly suggest if you're interested in astrology, she is amazing. She helps me with all my astrology. Or, Yeah, I listen to her relentlessly, and she's a good friend of ours, and I just love her to death. So, move the energy. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. And saging is also a good idea. Saging, taking some selenite if you haven't saged. Sometimes people hate the sage, try some Palo Santo, even incense, even incense. Um, so if I put a mixture sometimes. I create a little mixture of some incense dust, um, some Palo Santo, some sage, I make a little, like, I don't wanna call it witchy, little witchy mixture, but, to stage my home with. There are lots clearing plants, obviously, um, sage, right? Palo Santo. Marijuana is an awesome, cleanser. It cleanses the air. Um, there's another one, I can't think of it, but if you can tell me. Um, yeah, there's a lot. So, um, I definitely suggest that too. Do that and move the energy, move the stuff around. Stop being stagnant. Move it around, move it around, move it around. Clean out that closet, girl, because God sends your video to me and I love you from so I can oh, Ellis, thank you. Thank you. But you don't have to stay up. You can watch it. I'm gonna leave it on here, I promise. But if you want to interact, please stay. But I feel bad because I know it's late. What time is it over there, by the way? I got a deck of Nightmare Before Christmas cards. I love that deck and connect it easily with it. I've never seen that, but that sounds fun. Um, and Mama T, by the way, I've been meaning to message you, and every time I grab my phone to message you, something distracts me and I keep forgetting. By the way, thank you so much for that gift. First of all, it's so interesting and it's beautiful, and I have it on a special shelf, but I have a question. Was it a gourd? I think it was a gourd at one time, but it's a beautiful piece of art, beautiful, and, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Um, I love receiving gifts that are so unique and so cool, and this one, when I opened the box, um I just felt the energy from it, and it's, familiar, like I said, so, yeah. I'd like a little is there any stories behind it? Is there a story behind it? So, let me know. Um, yeah, yeah, different's good, Selma. Just move. You know, if you can't move the energy yourself, pushing the furniture, pulling the furniture, or moving, picking up a vase, putting it over here. Anything, like this Buddha goes here. I collect Buddhas. I don't know why. I've probably got 200 Buddhas in this house, and I'm not Buddhist. I'm not, but I love them, and they bring me peace and happiness, and I have a lot of them, and every time I see one, I get it. And don't let me go to TJ Maxx. No, don't, because they got some of them there, and I love them. Love them. Love Buddhists. But yeah, move some things around. Put this plant over here. Put that plant. Put that. Move it. Move the energy. Um, bu- bu- wow. It was hard for me not to text my twin on Father's Day, but I didn't. He didn't reach out for my birthday or Mother's Day. I feel firm on my decision, but I like my heart spirit wants me to reach out. But I feel like my heart spirit wants me. Teresa, I cannot, I cannot stress this enough. If you are feeling spirit tell you to do something, girl, do it. I mean, make sure, make 100% sure that it's spirit and not your head. Make sure that it's spirit and not your head. That's important. So important. But if you feel like spirit's pushing you to do it, then it's time to do it. That's enough. I just put up a tapestry of dogs playing poker. It feels pretty good. I have a friend who, when we go to music festivals, he's there and he's a hot mess. And he keeps this he's got an RV and he drives it to these they kinda limit it for the weekend. And he's got the picture of the dogs playing poker in a frame and hangs it on the outside of his RV. I don't know why. I love that. I love that picture though. It's great. My grandma had it in her house. It was, like, in where my grandpa used to, like, cut wood and stuff. Stuck in communication. He is oh, hold on. Hold on. Don't you go nowhere. He is married. We are in different continents. He keeps saying that he wants me to come to his country where he lives, which is my home country. Hi, Sharon. Um, Jovita, I'm gonna keep reading. He doesn't meet with me, so I stopped going, and he keeps wanting me to come and says he will meet, but nothing. Keep expressing my feelings. I keep expressing my feelings. Why can't I go? And he just, okay, I'm gonna say this, Jovita, first. You ever you ever hear something like anybody ever said to you, I'm gonna make this in general, but when somebody says, um, um, n not to be offensive or anything, but no, I'm not gonna offend you. I hope I don't offend you. I'm right. Jovita, I saw a T-shirt today, and this might offend some people, and I'm sorry, but it was funny. But I'll say what the T-shirt said. I probably shouldn't. I don't wanna offend anybody here. But listen, Jovita, I should I y'all hold up your hand if I should get really real. And I don't wanna hurt your feelings, Jovita, but that man is married to somebody else, and he does not want me. And why you're allowing him to keep on playing those games with you and your heart and your soul, and he keeps playing. Now listen, real close, because what he's doing is he's married. When he's bored, when he's tired, when he's mad, right, he has somebody to fall back on. He has somebody to talk to. He has you. However, Jovita, who is he having coffee with in the morning? You? Who is he covering up in bed with that? Is it you? Who is he going out to dinner with? Is it you? It's his wife. It's his wife, which is another reason he doesn't want you to come. I mean, I get it. This connection's strong. However, right now, you're his side chick, right? And I know that sounds rough, but when you start loving yourself enough to stop being a side chick, that's when you're gonna find it. That's when you're gonna find connection. That's when you're gonna find true love. But you've gotta find it in yourself enough to not be a side chick. You gotta stop being a mistress, and that's what you are. And I'm sorry, but if he continues to tell you he's gonna leave his wife, it's a lie. If he tells you he's sleeping on the couch or in another room or he's got another bedroom, it's probably a lie. If he tells you that they hate each other, they're separated, they're going to a divorce, then why can't you come, honey, right? I would love to talk to you for 30 minutes. If you wanna get a hold of me, email, um, I don't know what email relationship. Lee asked me Lee told me what the real one, and I forget. Relationship is it real I think it's relationship reinvent at gmail.com. But, Jolene, I wanna talk to you because I wanna help you get out of this. And I'm not talking about getting out of away from him. I really wanna know more about what's going on about the connection. But right now, I cannot let you keep going without hearing the fact that, first of all, God isn't gonna send you somebody else's man, and the offensive. that I saw today, cover your ears if you're a Christian, please, um, says, "Jesus did not die on the cross for you to be a slave," right? So, I want you to learn to love yourself enough to be somebody's number 1, right? Their one and only. I want you to find your right? I want you to have coffee with him in the or whatever. I want you to have dinner with him at night. I want you to lay down together. I want you to be with. I don't want you to be sick because you're worth more than I don't wanna offend you. I don't wanna offend you. I just want you to know that it's not right, right? And I would really like I really wanna talk to you for 30 minutes. Please, Jovita, please, please, please. Oh, there you go, Sharon, clearing that energy, clearing that space, clearing that space. That's okay, Jovita. Please, please email me and get a 30-minute in. So, Sharon, were you here when I was talking about these cards? Because I'd love your opinion. I really would. I don't know. I'd love your opinion. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it in class on Wednesday, but, I really want your opinion on what was going on with these cards and why I haven't opened them. So if you were here, um, if you were here, but if if you weren't, when you watch back, I'll get your opinion or yeah. Um, but I really wanna use them in class. I just can't open them yet. Spirit, ooh, I love you, Spirit. Just give me the answer. Um, oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, we my cards are a mess because my rabbit ate them, but, I guess we felt like they should be replaced, but you know as well as I do, we can't replace these cards. These are my cards. These are who I'm connected to. Like, it can't be replaced. They're not chewed up beyond repair, and I think it gives them character and it gives them more energy. I don't know what he thought when he ordered these. I appreciate the gift, and I feel connected to the cards already. The connection was there as soon as I felt the card. They're still straight wrapped. Um, but when I first picked up the cards, they said wrong intention, wrong person, wrong intention. That's what they said. Wrong person, wrong intention. And then I asked the cards, "Do you belong to me?" And they and I heard a yes. I know that they do, but I've talked extensively with Lee about it. I don't know what the problem is. Were they bought to replace these? He says no. He says in the beginning they were, but then he thought maybe there was a company these. So we'll talk about it and hopefully I can get an answer. But you know, the classes, Sharon's in there. Is there anybody else in the class that we're doing on Wednesdays or yeah, on other than Sharon? Hi, Fairy. So, um, I believe it's Sharon that got the reading. Yeah, it was Sharon that got the reading, the personal reading in class last week. I won't know until Wednesday who gets the next one, personal one, because I just let spirit flow. I don't, um, try to concentrate on one person or do anything like that. I just wait and let spirit come to me, and there were it was class was super powerful on Wednesday. As a matter of fact, the energy flowed over into the evening, and it was really kind of chattery until I went to sleep, and spirit was just moving, and I don't know if Michelle Christie's in here yet or if she's coming in, but she'll probably watch this, but man, I'm telling you, she's got some family spirit that's super strong and I'm connected with for some odd reason. And you know what? Mama T as well. She's in here and I've really connected with her family who have passed. And every now and then I'll get like a chuckle or a vision or something, and it's her people. And it's just cute. But um, so we're gonna be starting another one on Thursdays at 6. There's 5 openings, so I would suggest if you're interested in this, it's so fun. It's so fun. It is. Oh, and are you in there? Are you in there? Um, yes, please write me a message, Jovita, because girl, 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 let's let's yeah, let's talk, please. Hi, Angie. Um, um, RL, we're the class on Wednesdays is cool because I don't want to get overwhelmed. I really like to keep them intimate with just a few people so that when spirit comes, it's for 5 weeks, and if there's 5 people in the class, well, then, spirit has the opportunity to give everybody a personal reading, and I do the card readings for everybody as well. However, our Wednesday night class is full. Take all we take, but we're doing a Thursday night at 6 starting this week? Yeah, I believe it's this week. So Thursday night at 6, um, we are starting a new class. So if that's Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested, there is, I think Lee's already put it up on the website, the spiritual class. If not, email relationship reinvent, not reinvented, reinvent at gmail.com, and we'll get it, we'll get it rolling. How about that? Oh, hi. Hi, CeeLo. So yeah, were you here, CeeLo, when I was talking about the cards? Because I really want to run it through you guys in class on Wednesday. I don't know if they'll be open or if they'll still be shrink wrapped. I don't know. I'm gonna let Spirit tell me when it's time to open them. And it might be for the new class. I don't know. So I just stay silent and let Spirit handle that. That's what I feel like. Um, so RL email, or you can, I believe, go to the website, and Lee's already got a link where you can go to. I hope. Um, Eventually, you will let go of one of them. Embrace them both. You will receive similar but different messages, just like with twins. Right or wrong, just is right. I am. Um, let's see. It's so awesome. I look forward to it all the time. I'm okay with whatever else is going on. I'm lost on that, Sharon. Help me. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're in the class, let everybody know what goes on, because it's so cool. And I don't know if you guys were still like hearing spirit or feeling that energy after Wednesday night's class, but I'm really looking forward to Wednesday night's class because that energy's it's just bruised and it's awesome. I love it. I have met my twins during my mouth is dry because I haven't had any ice. I don't know why. I mean, I can get it, but met my fake twin from 5 years ago. It's me. Very close, every day and night connection because he is very far. Oh, okay. So he's not in France. Oh, well, I'm not the best company. That's a lot. Someone in your family has someone in your family had heart problems. It was names and activities, hands down the best. I wish I was the best, but I'm not. Um, I have a friend, a very good friend in Long Island, and, um, and she has an amazing gift, and she actually has a television show. I don't know if she's still on. I haven't talked to her in a while, um, but her name is Teresa Caputo. If you see her, but I consider her the best. And there's also Tyler. Um, Tyler does a lot of celebrities where he doesn't realize he's going to the celebrities home until he gets there. He lives in California, and Tyler's awesome. Tyler's gift is very similar to mine. I do a lot of scribbling. I do a lot of, when I hear spirit, I do a lot of there's no rhyme or reason to it except for when I hear a name, I write it down, and there's all kinds of just it takes up the whole paper. It's just doodling. It's just a mess. Um, and Tyler does that as well. Yeah, he does that as well. It's kind of a neat gift. Um, it's been Oh, okay. Okay, CeeLo. So you heard about the cards. You are right. It's very important to love ourselves first because after that, God needs without any problem to resolve in a way. Yeah, yeah. Um, you gotta love yourself first, Ella. You really do. Um, what is a church mouse? Church mice. They're pretty rich. And church, Mama T. See what I almost did there. Look, you're poor because you're speaking it. You stop speaking it. You speak abundance. You manifest. You speak abundance. No more. As a matter of fact, you, Mama T, are banned from using the word poor ever again. You take it out of your vocabulary. My orders, you take it out of your mouth. No more. No more. You're never allowed to say it again. Never. Not one more time. You're not allowed to ever say it. We get to connect and receive so many messages from spirit and be vulnerable. It's beautiful, Sharon. It's beautiful. I love it when you guys give each other messages too. It warms my whole heart. I got a message from you from my mother during the class. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, not in the USA. He's in the USA, right? Ella? I hope. If you feel your twin flame energy all the time, would you say it's my energy I'm feeling or his? Yes. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yes. That's the answer to that question. Yes. Yes. It's your energy and it's his energy. Yep. That's what you're feeling. And what did we call it? Chill energy. Sharing the energy. Yeah. Make up your own name. Come up with better. Okay. The way I describe the class of mine is that it feels like the five of us, but the two of you are like spider webbing a bigger web connection by knowledge. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Sherry is so tuned into spirit as a medium. Four family members came through that I have very unique names. She called out their names. I was all smiles because I told my grandma I haven't heard. Oh, man, your family was so strong. So strong. I loved it. Not seeing the group thing on the website. Okay, so email relationship reinvent, BENT, at gmail.com. There's only 5 people coming in this class, so get in now. It starts on Thursday because you might not be able to get in. I don't think we're going to do another one until, I don't know, doing some traffic. I heard so long that she came to me the day before and then through Sherry. This is her all. Thank you. What if Twin wants to talk and close up our relationship for good and move forward? Been split for a year. My spirit feels the opposite. You have to tell him your truth and let him tell you his or hers. I don't know what that is. And um, you know, if he wants to exit the relationship, you have to allow him or her the space to do that. And that very well could be something that you need to work on. So spirit's working through him, so to give you some space to work on some stuff. It's odd how spirit works, and it's odd how the universe works. But we don't ask questions; we just follow. Right? A lot of times, spirit is coming through with a message for someone else. It feels like each of us also receive a message. I was wondering that because I do, but for another angle and a perspective. Also received a message as it was for us, but another angle and perspective. It's odd to me. You gave a message to someone, and I don't remember who it was, but I felt it in me, right? And I looked at Lee after I felt like like, spirit was even talking to me through her. I was blown away. I was blown away at the energy in that class on Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to Wednesday because I my whole it gets so full. My whole soul is so um, oh, wait a minute. So he doesn't believe in all the twin flame. He doesn't believe in all the twin flame. Okay. You know what? That happens a lot, and a lot of it's denial, and it's okay. It's okay. Um, there's something he has to do, and allow him the space to do that. Spirit will work with him, and that's what's happening. That's um, doing that. It just feels like we're all reminding each other of our strength and vulnerability. I agree. I think it's amazing. Oh gosh, it's 8 o'clock already, man. Feel like I just started. Um, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Ask Sherry because it's so fun, and I will definitely, no doubt, um, um, figure out the answer to this, right? And I will, by the way, Sharon, I did want you to say it's the same person, right? It's the same person, same card, different cards. So this one's going to be energy and spirit oracle, and this is the energy oracle. So this just adds a little spirit. So I'm dying to open it, y'all. I'm like a kid on Christmas, but I can't. Spirit won't let me open it, and I know if I open it prematurely, it's not going to be the same. So I'm going to wait for Spirit to tell me to open them, and it very well could be in Wednesday night's class, and it very well could be in Thursday night's class. I'm just asking Spirit to tell me when it's time, and that's when I'll do it. So, um, anyway, um, so I've kept y'all for I'm gonna like do 5 more minutes if that's okay. Open it if open it Wednesday. Live to open it. You will open it Wednesday. Oh, I wanna open them, but I won't. I gotta put them out. I literally have to put these, like, out of my sight because my eyes go right to them, and I wanna open them. But it I think it just have to me and Lee have to sit down and go through, because these flew out off the shelf or off the table into the floor, and I knew that they were mine. Like, even the dude that was across the hall, he said, "Well, those are yours." I said, "Yeah, clearly," because there was nothing there to push the cards into the floor. They just jumped into the floor like, "Hey, pick me up." And I did, and I've had them for years, and they're amazing. So we're gonna work this out. We're gonna work it out. We are, and we're gonna work out this young boy. Sharon. Oh, we're gonna work that out. He's here. Um, the new cards represent new energy, new timeline, who you are with your gifts. I feel that. I really do because since my surgery, um, spirit gives me time to rest. And in my resting period after the surgery, I, I didn't hear from spirit because I was getting a rest. And spirit started to come back slowly. And all of a sudden, one day, it was just like a ton of bricks. Whoa, what is this? And I just felt this huge, like, pushback. I knew it was spirit. I knew that I had some gifts awakened. I've always been a medium. I've always had these gifts, but I know that spirit has new things for me too, and I know that spirit really is working through me a lot, and it makes me happy, and it makes me fulfilled. And I really have been. spending a lot of time with spirit, talking, meditating, um, so many different things. I've got this. I'll show you guys next week this this beautiful piece that Sandra made me. Oh my gosh, I can't get over it. I just keep looking over at it. But um, you know, um, I want all of you to really focus this week on moving energy and getting some fresh energy in your lives and move some furniture, move some things around. Nobody should be feeling stagnant. Um, Summer is coming here. I'm sorry, Australia. Get a grab a blanket. It's really rough on me in the wintertime when it's like 5 below and we get off with somebody in Australia and they're wearing a tank top. Oh, anyway, um, I I'm lost too, Sharon, but you know what? It's yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out before the end of this 5 weeks. Spirit won't let me know. Um, Beloved Sharon, I've sent you love and light many, many times. I'm sure you felt it. I have. I feel all of you guys' love. I feel all of you, especially when I'm down with these surgeries and sick. Um, it's nice to know that there's so many people out there pulling for me, and I thank you guys all for your prayers and for your healing energy and your Reiki and all that amazing, beautiful stuff. It just fills my whole soul. And come to Australia. Look, we're coming. We've been saying it for years. We've been saying it for years. We've got too many people pulling us there, and it's got to be spirit led. As soon as spirit says, "Yeah, it's time to go to Australia," we will. We are going to North Carolina this weekend. You know why? You know why, y'all? I'll tell you why. I said y'all first. Lee and I are going to marry Rick and Danny. If y'all know Brooke and Danny, Danny's always in there causing trouble. Yes, he is, but he's not here now. You know why? He's not in Canada. He's in North Carolina. What a culture shock. I love you guys so much, and I'm so excited to marry these twins who have been in our lives for a long time. I love them. Brooke and Danny are amazing, and we are going to marry them. So I'm excited. You can come and stay with me in Sydney. I live by the beach. I'm in. Right? We've got a bunch of clients. I don't think we have to worry about any place to stay in Australia because we've got like 5 or 6 clients that says, "Come and stay with me." Yay! As soon as spirit says go, we're coming. I'll bring a pillow. Love it. Mm, I wanted you and Lee to do that for me. And you know what, Mama T? We just might. You just hold on. You just hold on. You just hold on. So yeah, Lee and I are ordained and we are also registered as ministers to be able to marry people. We've married quite a few actually. We married a set of twins in Michigan. Remarried. They had been married for 25 years, so we just remarried them. So it was kind of cool. We married a set of twins. I'm in Florida. The the man was from France. He was French. He was French, but he came from someplace else. Um, and she lives in Florida, and it was so cool. The interesting thing is, we were doing the ceremony. It started to rain, and I wasn't stopping. I was marrying these people, whether or not we were getting wet. And we were like, do you, da, 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 and you're married. It was awesome. Spirit says, come now. That's it. So, the main thing is Lee and I have to get passports. So we have been putting that off for a while, but we need to go. I need to get my driver's license renewed. They expired on the 12th of June. Thank goodness the state of Ohio gives you 6 months. But I'll go do that. I'll go do that probably this week. But thank you guys for watching. And hey, if you want to get in on the class on Thursday nights at 6 Eastern Standard Time with Lee and I. Yeah, we're both there. Lee and I are both there. Um, and it's really cool. I cannot say enough how freaking cool it is. And so I guess I should get off here because I'm just rambling and yeah, I don't know. What else am I gonna do? Sit here and talk to you guys, right? No, I do got things to do. And it's been a rough couple days. It's not been rough, it's been beautiful. Like we spent Father's Day yesterday here. We had a nice grill out. Um, Lee and his son went to the movies and saw, I don't know, some superhero movie. And then uh and then we had a nice grill out. Him and his son were here and the grandkids. And when the grandkids come over, it's always, we're not going home, we're staying with you. We're sleeping at your house. Okay. So they slept with us last night and then mom came today. We took him up to the indoor playland because it's rainy here and we had a blast. And then we took him to lunch and took him to Costco. If y'all don't know what Costco with all these kids and all them samples. Ooh. And so they went home around 2. Lee and I got in. Lee took a nap. Papaw was tired. Papaw bit it. He bit the dust. He landed on the couch and Papaw was papawed out. Now Papaw's upstairs in session. It is what it is. He saw the flash. I didn't see the flash. Lee saw the flash and he said it wasn't as he said it he would have rather watched it here, I guess. He wasn't too impressed with it. He liked seeing, I guess, from what I gathered from it, he liked seeing like come on, what's his name? Superman, way back Superman. What's that guy's name? Fell off a horse, got paralyzed. He was Superman. Anyway, he enjoyed seeing him, and I guess George Clooney was in it. I don't know. And then I guess some weird stuff happened. I don't know. I don't keep up with the superhero stuff, but Christopher Reeve, thank you so much. Yes, so he enjoyed seeing him, and yeah, I don't know. Lee's a big superhero dude. Like Superman's his dude. Oh, you guys get it. Clark Kent, Lois Lane, all that. He loves Superman. We have a whole Superman collection. It's downstairs in boxes because we moved and we don't have an extra room to display his Superman collection. So when we move, we'll pull it out. But he loves that stuff. Loves that stuff. And I think it's the same movie over and over, just different people. That's my opinion. I don't know. Yeah, he said he didn't. Yeah, Reeve. He said he didn't. He just said he didn't enjoy the movie. I don't know why. He just didn't. And maybe it was not something that, I went with him once to a Superman movie, and doesn't Superman die at the end of every Superman movie? And then the next Superman movie is alive? I mean, I'm going to tell you, none of you ever have to go to a superhero movie. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you all about it. So, there's going to be a superhero. Now, he might see a light in the sky, or he might just know, who knows. But they're going to go save the world. They're going to go hold up airplanes, keep them from falling on people. They're going to hold up cars to keep them from wrecking. They're just going to do all kinds of stuff. Then they're going to, after that, they're going to get in some type of altercation, some type of fight, and the superhero is usually not going to make it. That's what usually happens. And then, there's either a group of friends or enough type of energy to bring this superhero right back into the next movie. It's a miracle. I don't hate it. I just think all the same. And Lee loves it. So I respect that and allow him to love the movie. The movies. Yeah, that's what he said. It was okay. It wasn't something that he was writing home about. But you know what? When they went to go see Avatar, I'm not a movie person. The only reason I'm not is because I fall asleep. I loved Avatar, the first one. So the boys went to go see Avatar. I was expecting them to come back like, oh, you go see this movie or you're gonna die. The movie's the best ever. It's the greatest. No, they come in talking about they saw it in 3D too. Said it was the the scenery was beautiful, but I guess it was the same storyline, just different generation. I get, however, I was like, gosh, I was expecting all this hoopla over it, and there was none. But then I got to watch the movie here on the TV here, and it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. But it was beautiful. The movie's beautiful. The movie is beautiful, and that's very similar to how I see spirit, like walking and the things lighting up and moving and the flowers moving and all those little spinny beautiful things. Anyway, I've talked to you guys your head off enough. It's funny, I fall asleep every time I try to watch Avatar. It just doesn't work for me to watch. It's right, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It really is. If you got it, like Lee's got this huge TV that just shows all the beautiful graphics. It's so pretty. But all right, guys. Hey, it's 20 after 8. That's a long time. I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back on Monday night right here, 7 o'clock. Have your um have your what was I going to say? I forget. It's gone. But be here. Oh, have your questions ready. That's what I was going to say. Have your questions ready. Be here. If you're interested in the class on Thursday night, and email relationshipreinvent@gmail.com. Root camp, 30-minute sessions. I'm doing sessions by myself now. So if you want sessions with just me, I'm still doing sexual abuse root camp. I'm still I'm finishing up a sexual abuse root camp right now, and I really feel like the breakthrough we had 3 weeks ago is still amazing. And this person, we really connected, and yeah, so we've put her into healing because there's never healed. It's always healing, and she wasn't there. So I feel amazing about that. So if you want a sexual abuse root camp, then again, just email and we'll get that hooked up. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to talk to you for an hour and 13 minutes. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.